Top 10 Star Wars Planets. Over the last few decades, the movies and the expanded universe have introduced hundreds of planets, moons, and stars to form one of the most complete and complex tapestries of locations in sci-fi. But which are the essential planets of Star Wars? Which planets truly capture the spirit of the franchise? Here are our picks of the top 10 planets in the Star Wars galaxy. 10. Kamino. The water world of Kamino exemplifies the maximalist approach of the prequel aesthetic. Giant manta-ray-like animals fly up out of the sea, a passing marvel with no explanation or relation to the plot. 9. Bespin. Bespin is a gas giant with no accessible land surface, which means, like Kamino, the dwellings aren't actually on the ground. Instead, Lando and other enterprising people created floating mining facilities to harvest the planet's Tabana gas, a vital fuel source for starships and their hyperdrives. 8. Cato Nemoidia. While it barely pops up in the movies, Cato Nemoidia is nevertheless one of the most exotic locations in the galaxy, in large part due to the design of its alien architecture. 7. Zonama Sikat. A living sentient world with its own psychic manifestation of its environment, Zonama Sikat is one of the strangest and the most fascinating planets in the galaxy. 6. Crate. Created for The Last Jedi, Crate was the site of a First Order attack on the remnants of Leia's resistance. It's also notable for the wildlife, gorgeous crystal foxes called Vulptex that sound like wind chimes when they move. 5. Kashyyyk. Speaking of nature, the Wookiee homeworld of Kashyyyk is covered in forest and jungle. Wookiees use their claws to climb the skyscraper-sized trees. Because the forest floor is patrolled by predators, such as giant spiders, and carnivorous plants dangerous enough to take down even a full-grown Wookiee, civilization takes place mostly on platforms among the trees. 4. Coruscant. The city planet of Coruscant captures the intrigue and glamour of the galaxy's capital. Originally created in the books for the original Thrawn trilogy, Coruscant eventually featured heavily in the prequel trilogy and the Clone Wars. 3. Korriban Moraband. Few places remain as mysterious as Korriban, the ancient homeworld of the Sith species who spent millennia practicing magic before a faction of renegade dark side Force users escaping a war with the Jedi discovered the planet. 2. Hoth. While Hoth gets some flack for being a prime example of every science fiction planet having one biome and one only, the Hoth battle plays with scale in a great way. The rebels build their base underground in the snow and ice, so you never forget they're on an inhospitable planet where they've been forced to hide from the Empire. 1. Tatooine. The Tunisian desert has become iconic to the galaxy far, far away. Although Tatooine in the fiction is supposedly the middle of nowhere, remarkable for being unremarkable, it's actually the heart of the entire saga. Anakin Skywalker was born there, and Luke Skywalker was raised there.